Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good on this wonderful Monday morning. Figure I got up early this morning and thought, you know what? I'm gonna go to Snoqualmie Falls. Never been there. I actually seen it on a YouTube video yesterday and it looked pretty cool, so I thought, well, not too far, an hour drive, so let's go check it out and see what we can find around in the area. Figure I'd take you guys along in case you've never been there. Let's go see what it's about. See you in a little bit. I just love these big trees here in Washington. Big and beautiful. Alright, looks like we're coming up to the edge here. See what it looks like. Oh wow, look at that. Holy shoot. Wow. I don't know, man, that is beautiful. Wow. That's amazing. Amazing and beautiful. Pump me up. I was tired this morning, but I'm not tired now. It's really awesome. Wow. I wish I could peek over the edge a little more. Maybe I can pop this selfie stick out and see if we can see anything better. Walk down here and see what other kind of what they have down here. Or is this just like a walkway down to the parking? I'm not sure. But we're gonna find out. Maybe there's a better viewpoint or something. So, alright, on that note, alright, I am back. Had to take a couple photos. I wanted to send a couple photos to family and friends, and first of all, my wife, so she could kind of check it out. But yeah, we're gonna walk down here, and I think this is another viewpoint down here, so this might be good. You guys enjoy getting outdoors, doing things, hiking around? Or are you from Washington and know a lot of cool hiking places I could go maybe? If so, let me know in the comments. That'd be greatly appreciated. But of course I'm not from around here, so I'm kind of nervous of getting attacked by a black bear or something, you know, but I don't know. Guess I get used to it after a while, right? Hydro turbine water wheel. It says that this turbine was part of the original mechanical installation of Plant 2 in 1910. Remained in service until April 3rd of 1928. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, we finally made it down here to Snoqualmie Falls, to the actual viewpoint. I thought the other one was like the viewpoint, but this, trust me, this is the viewpoint. You're gonna be amazed, and if you like outdoor stuff like me, you're gonna be amazed when you see this. This is just freaking beautiful, man. Don't even know what to say. But here, check it out. You can judge it for yourself. Right there's a perfect thumbnail, isn't it? Wow. Just imagine how many black bears might be in them woods right there looking up at us. Or some kind of animal checking us out, right? We don't even see them. But I'm not going to go down there and find out. You can see where the waters come up further. See if I can zoom in here. See where it's come up further, and all the logs are like on the edge right there. I'd like to see it. I want to come down here when it's like at peak. Did you know around August, the water flow over Snoqualmie Falls could be as low as 400 gallons per minute, but during peak season, like peak water flow, it can be as high as 7 million gallons per minute. Bet you didn't know that, did you? It's pretty amazing. I want to come and see it when it's 7 million gallons per minute. I bet this whole side, from side to side, is just nothing but massive waterfall. It's so much bigger and wider right there. Look at that down there. Looks like a little cave that comes out. Water's coming out. I don't know if it's coming from up there somewhere, like draining down through the rocks and coming out, or is it like some of the water going underneath the edge of the cliff and like shooting through there where it's kind of hollowed it out. It'd be kind of cool to go down there, explore it, and see what it looks like. Right? I don't know, man. That makes me kind of dizzy looking over the edge there. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Like when I'm holding the camera over the edge, I can feel my hand like start to go weak a little bit, like I just want to drop my camera, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't want to do that, obviously. But yeah, check it out. Someone's threw trash down there though. Look at that. Right there. Busted beer bottles, and I mean, come on people, why do you gotta do that? Probably a bunch of kids, or who knows. I never understood why people like to do that kind of stuff, right? Trashing places, breaking beer bottles and crap. See, that's what usually leads to them either closing it down and just saying, well, we're tired of picking stuff up, so can no longer go there, it's closed, or putting like hours on it, like, well, it's only open from this time to this time, and it's going to be like you have to pay for it now. You got to pay to come see it, because we have to pay people to come pick all your trash up. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. And I think if someone gets caught throwing trash over the edge, should be an automatic maximum fine. Whatever the maximum is, they should just get the maximum fine right away. You know. Alright, so I just talked to some people that came up here, walking around checking out the view, and they started to come down this walkway here. And so I asked them, you know, does this go into town or what? And they said no, it actually goes down to another viewpoint a little lower down from a different angle. So they said it's definitely worth the little trip, the little hike down. So I'm gonna walk down there and we're gonna see what it looks like. So see you in a little bit. We're partway down now. Wow. Nature's one and only construction cone. You don't see that very often, right? That's a rare sighting. Walking down the stairs, my knees are going crack, 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 like cartilage. I'm like, yep, they ain't what they used to be. So enjoy it while you're young. People, enjoy it while you're young. Alright. That's a little different view. Looks like there's a sign down there. Yeah, look. Look at that, right down there. So I wonder if there's a way to get down there, like some sort of hiking trail. I don't know. Alright, I'm back now. I just talked to a nice couple, was kind of telling me some things to do about another waterfall that's kind of close to here. Was it exit 40 something? I can't remember. Franklin Falls. So you never know, I might go check that out here in a minute. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna cruise up into the mountains and see if I can see some kind of scenery. So yeah. They said there's another trail I can actually walk down to the bottom of this waterfall, but so I'm gonna drive down and see what that's about. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Wow, check out this tree, a western red cedar. Isn't that beautiful? Tall and majestic. And look how thick the bark is. Wow. Did you know that many specimens of the western red cedar live to be over 1,000 years old, and some actually exceeding over 1,500 years old? It's a long time. Been here way before us. It's going to be here way before when we're gone, way after we're gone. Wow. I wonder how old this tree is. Just imagine everything this thing's seen. Let's say this thing is 1,000 years old right now. Just think of all this thing's witnessed. All the change. When this thing was growing up, all this around was probably just wilderness. Forest, wilderness, peace and quiet. No cities, no walkways, no nothing. If you could just like touch that tree and see what it's seen back then, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? All right, let's go find another adventure to do. See you in a little bit. I just came down to this lower viewing area, and I'm gonna walk down this road here down to the river, kind of check it out. So that might be pretty cool. So let's do that. All right. Walk down. I'm not walking down this. I just come to check this out. Like maybe that used to be an old road or something. An old trail maybe. I just came to check out these beautiful trees. Like look all the moss on these trees. Oh. The squirrel, I don't know if you can see it right up there. Oh, there it goes. Hey little squirrel. Alright. Let's walk down there. Just talked to a guy, said it was his first time here. He says it's beautiful down here. So let's walk down this hill and check out the river. And hopefully not encounter no bears. Wow, look at that. I know this camera doesn't do these views justice, you know what I mean? Like, you see it through the camera, it's just so much more beautiful like in person. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely worth the hike down here. Well, you got a big hydro plant though, but which is kind of cool too. Look at that. It's got the old stuff going up the side of the hill there. Very nice. Check this out. Wow. It's really cool. Very soothing hearing the sounds of the water. All right, let's head down this little section here. Oh, check this out. Well, kind of made it a little further out here. It doesn't look as bad as it is, but it really takes a minute. I was wanting to go out as far as I could, but I don't want to fall in the water either. So, I'd like to get over to where the rapids are. I'm gonna try to get a little further over. Let's do it. There we go. Came out a little further. It's pretty nice. Oh. I guess that walks around the corner. I didn't know that. I might have to actually go out on that too. I think I will. I'm gonna have to climb back up and then hike down the scenic viewpoint trail, because it wraps down through there behind the building and then around the corner. So I'm thinking maybe I can actually get down to the river, possibly from there. I'm not sure, but we can at least go check it out. I'd like to get down closer to those rapids right there. It'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think it was definitely worth the trip over here. Just take a breather and relax. I could seriously lay back and go to sleep listening to this water. Yeah. Hell, I'd wait out there if I had the proper gear, you know. Wow. All right, I've been sitting down here for about 25 minutes, just kind of relaxing, listening to the water. We're gonna head up and check out that other trail here, the other waterfall view. So see you in a little bit. Once I Holy crap. You can do it. You can do it. Slowly, but I'll make it. That's my enemy right here. All right, now we are doing the walk back down to the falls viewing point, and I think this will take us down to that section we seen earlier on the other viewpoint where I said there was a sign down there. I'm kind of hoping that it's not just a caged-in viewpoint where you can't go down to the river. I'm really hoping I can actually walk down to the river's edge. That's what I'm hoping for, but we got something up here. What's this? Oh, I guess these play a role in like the water flow for like electricity and stuff. I guess that's where it pumps the water maybe back up to town or something. I'm not sure. That's awesome, isn't it? It's pretty cool. Oh, it says the plant 2 on the hillside carries diverted Snoqualmie River water into the turbines at the plant 2 powerhouse. Force of the water current flowing downhill applies pressure to turn the turbine blades, transforming kinetic energy of the water into mechanical energy of the turbines in order to generate electricity. Wow. I guess this is from back in the day. It doesn't have a year on it, but that's the same exact place we're looking at right here. Well, that looks a little smaller. They probably built on or actually rebuild it, right? But all right. Wow, that's cool. Look how far down that goes. All right, down we go. Oh, look how these trees have kind of grown out. That's cool. It says stay on boardwalk. Dangerous water levels may rise at any time. Oh, these are these falls I kind of wanted to walk down by right here. That'd be cool to set by. There's a way down there. And of course, that's where we were at earlier. Straight down there. All right, time to walk the rest of the way down this walkway. Maybe in a second. Hold on, check this out. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. You imagine way back in the day, like having to climb something like this just to get up the hill. If I was younger, I would. If I was like 20 years old or something, I'd climb up that thing. Wow, look how high that is. Neat. At least we got a nice path. I guess some lady told me earlier that people come from all over the country to see this and all over the world. But that looks like there's quite a few people up here. The moment of truth. Wow. Jeremiah Borst was credited with being the first permanent non-native settler in the area. He arrived in the spring of 1858 via the Cedar River Valley Trail. He put up a permanent residence near the abandoned Fort Alden blockhouse and became known as the father of Snoqualmie Valley. This is called red alder. It's wood that's used for smoking salmon and meats. Leaves for dyes for baskets. Pretty neat. The Kellogg brothers also had staked claims in the prairie above Snoqualmie Falls, also in 1858. The settlement was actually located near the actual site of Snoqualmie, but later on included Fall City. The settlers were able to establish themselves after the Point Elliott Treaty of 1855, which also included the Snoqualmie tribe. But you didn't know that, did you? You do now. Well, everybody, I think I'm going to end the video here. It's been a lot of scenic hiking, uphill, downhill, good exercise. I really enjoyed it here. It's my first time ever being here, and maybe some of your guys' first times ever being here. Hope you learned a little bit of history about it and enjoyed the views and the scenic hike. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to like it, comment, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. So until next time, you guys take it easy and have a wonderful day. See ya.